for joining us tonight. I'm Tom Shad.
And I'm Laura Kay. So let's start off with Chief Meteorologist Don Slater with what's in store for the rest of the night. Don?
And of course, we just got the latest from the Hurricane Center in terms of the position of the storm and where it's going. Let's show it to you. This has been a memorable one. It's not been a hurricane for us. It's called post-tropical storm Hermine right now because it's really elongated. It's not really tight. It's spread out all over the ocean right now, and it's spreading some wind over our area. There's where it went over the Outer Banks, right on in over the top of Roanoke Island. The right side of the storm is the worst part of it, and Hatteras Island, of course, got the worst of it. But all of us got a taste of this thing. Right now, it's far run off to the east, southeast of Norfolk by a couple hundred miles. It's got 70-mile-an-hour winds, moving to the east-northeast at 12 miles an hour. Here's where it goes by the overnight hours, 70-mile-an-hour winds at 2 o'clock in the morning. So later on tonight, it's going to really stay up there, 75-mile-an-hour winds coming up by tomorrow during the afternoon hours. So it's going to have hurricane force winds, but be far enough out to sea. And again, it's post-tropical. It's not tightly wound up, but it is going to have a lot of wind with it. And some of that wind will continue for our area coming up during the day tomorrow. And more likely, we're likely to see some tides continue into the area. There's where it is by Sunday night, Monday morning early, 75-mile-an-hour winds. And it's turning back toward the coastline a little bit, but likely to move a little bit northward, 70-mile-an-hour winds. But you'll note this cone gets real wide. It's not on shore anywhere, but it gets real wide. And it is an indication of forecast uncertainty, inaccuracy, if you will, of the forecast, because we just don't know what it's going to do out into here, but it's going to meander. 65-mile-an-hour winds by Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock. There's what it is by Thursday afternoon with 60-mile-an-hour winds. Now, why is this cone so wide? It extends all the way on up into Maine, for goodness sakes. Well, here's why. Here's the forecast models. They're just all over the place. They're fairly steady at first, but then they just meander. I doubt that any of these are going to take us on shore. Biggest effect is going to be the tide, this evening's tide at 11:26, a little lower coming up tomorrow morning, a little higher again tomorrow night late, and there's where it is by Monday into the moderate range. We'll talk more about what's going on, and Ashley Baylor will have your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, so watch where you park your car. Our team coverage continues now from Virginia Beach, where we've seen storm damage and beach erosion.
On top of that, he's seen tidal flooding and talked to the city, who says they're waiting before they start their cleanup along the ocean front.
That's right, Andy Fox. How are things looking out there?
Tom, Hermine was a nasty tropical storm, as Don told us. You can see what she did to the side of this hotel and the surf over here. We'll take a look at that surf. Hermine may be gone. It may be a post-tropical storm, but we're still feeling the effects here. Early morning ocean front, tropical storm Hermine hitting the Virginia Beach Pier, standing strong against relentless surf. A tree fell into the St. Croix apartments. Erica Ross heard the sound in the night.
I wish the apartment people would stay on top of the trees, because we've been complaining about dead trees for the longest time. So they don't take care of the property, so this is not a surprise for us.
A tree took out James Collins' girlfriend's car.
And she said she heard it sound like a sack of flour falling in the kitchen. It woke the dogs up, and we get up and the neighbor's pounding on the door saying, oh, the tree just fell on your car.
High water, road closed in Lynn Haven Colony. Long Creek flooding, Lynn Haven Drive and Lynn Hill Road. As Hermine pulls away, folks come out to the beach to see a furious ocean. You can hear people impressed with what they saw.
Wow, that? It's awful.
And look what Hermine stole from the 39th Street Holiday Inn. Rosemary saw it happen.
We pulled up, we were chasing Pokemon, and all of a sudden I started seeing something move. Something blew over there, we look, and next thing you know, whoosh.
And then it came down. You see a lone person out there along the beach. You can still see a rough surf. About an hour ago, we went racing up the beach because there was a report of surfers in distress. Rescue found no one and then left. But it is a reminder, don't go in the water. We actually saw some people just a few minutes ago swimming in the surf. Not a good idea today. In Virginia Beach, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
And our team coverage continues tonight at 6. Thank you, Andy. Now let's go to Norfolk, where floods have started to go down this evening.
That's right. 10 on your sides. Maria Elena Valores is live in Norfolk now with how people there are dealing with the effects of the storm.
Yeah, Tom, Laura, well, the rain has definitely died down, but the wind has picked up here. We've been all over Norfolk today, from downtown to Ocean View, which is where we are now, and we're seeing a wide variety of reactions to this weather. Take a look at this video from earlier today. You can see there's knee-deep water that shut down roads, including Hampton Boulevard in downtown Norfolk. We saw a number of stalled vehicles out on the road, a few trees blocking roads as well, and there were actually a number of people out talking to each other, walking around, looking at what happened. Some of the people said they were prepared for the storm, but others say it caught them by surprise.
I've never seen anything like this before. I woke up at around 8 and I came out and my truck was almost submerged underwater, so I moved it up more in the parking lot, but it hasn't came in the house yet.
We are going to be out in Norfolk the rest of the night, keeping an eye on the damage, so we will be sure to keep you updated. And later tonight on WAVY, we'll hear from a homeowner on how he protected himself and was prepared for this storm. Live in Norfolk, Maria Elena Valores, 10 on your side.
All right, Elena, thank you. Tropical Storm Hermine caused problems for people in one Chesapeake neighborhood. Here's video 10 on your sides Kara Dixon got earlier today. This video is from Martin Johnson Road in the Deep Creek part of the city. We're told the tree was blocking traffic to several neighborhoods in the area.
Down to the Outer Banks now, where the brunt of the storm hit overnight. This is Nags Head, where the storm ripped off part of the roof at the Holiday Inn Express. Dixie 105.7 got this video earlier this afternoon. And you can see law enforcement in front of the building working to learn tonight if there were any injuries there.
Staying in the Outer Banks now, the National Weather Service confirms a tornado touched down in Hatteras Village. They plan to send a survey team when conditions improve to determine how strong and really how big it was. This is from the Hatteras Sands campground. What's remarkable here is that there was a family in this overturned camper just minutes before winds picked it up and flipped it on its side. Then just a minute later, the wind picked another camper off the ground and it landed in a canal. We spoke with the woman who was in a camper with her family when she got an alert on her phone about a possible tornado.
I turned and the truck and the camper had already started to lift, and then their camper, they got out in time. Their camper went straight into the canal.
And you know, it doesn't stop there. These bungalows flipped over into the water and there were people inside of them. When it all happened, they were able to swim to safety, and we are told they were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Throughout Dare County, significant flooding in South Frisco. They are seeing about 5 feet of water on NC 12. This is video we got this morning after some heavy rain fell. Dare County Commissioner Alan Burris tells us there is significant flooding in North Avon. He told 10 on your side's Andy Fox he didn't anticipate it would be this bad. He said this flooding is as bad as it was during Hurricane Emily. Of course, we'll continue to monitor the flooding there, so of course, stay with us. And meteorologist Ashley Baylor continues to track Hermine tonight at 6. Her full forecast coming up.
Well, on top of flooded streets and downed power lines, we've had quite a few power outages.
Yeah, and overall, more than 30,000 people don't have electricity. So let's break it down. More than 5,000 people in Currituck and 5,000 people in Dare County do not have power.
And in Virginia, about 7,000 customers without electricity in Virginia Beach, another 4,000 in the rest of Hampton Roads.
The strong winds cause accidents across our area. 10 on your sides, Joe Fisher will have a live update about a tragic accident in North Carolina. Stay with me.
And something you'll see only on WAVY TV 10, Chopper 10 flying high above the flooded areas this afternoon. In Portsmouth, the high water caused a car to stall out in front of our studios. And in Norfolk, you're able to see some of the flooded streets as well. Staying down in North Carolina now, we're going to North Carolina, I should say. It's been a deadly day as the storm pushed through.
Oh yeah, strong winds and severe weather may be responsible for an 18-wheeler accident that killed a driver. 10 on your sides, Joe Fisher is live from North Carolina tonight with that story. Joe.
Well, Tom and Laura, Hermine may be out of here. The rain might be gone for right now, but what's not gone are these high winds. It is whipping off of the ocean here in Kill Devil Hills, and I can tell you it's those high winds that have made travel tricky across the Outer Banks all day long. Angry seas and destructive winds.
This wind is high and crazy.
You're holding on.
Yeah, because my door, it's gonna pull my door loose.
The effects of Tropical Storm Hermine felt clear across the Outer Banks Saturday. Crossing the bridge, a little scary?
It was scary because the wind and the waves are going crazy out there.
High winds forced these mail delivery drivers to wait more than 3 hours to cross the Alligator River Bridge, which connects Dare and Terrell counties.
The state trooper told us we were gonna be in the river if we tried to go across there.
Others taking chances. Strong winds pushed this tractor trailer on its side around 9:30 a.m. Troopers say the driver died. Not far away, a second tractor trailer turned over on the Virginia Dare Memorial Bridge. Elsewhere, winds leveled this gas pump. Homes turned into ponds. In Mans Harbor, flooded roadways.
I think we're about to get the kayak and get me home.
Officials asking drivers to stay off the road as the area dries out.
Stay home. Stay home. Don't go out. It's not worth it.
And you can hear that wind and you could see those big waves there, those white caps just crashing into the shoreline here in Kill Devil Hills. The Alligator River Bridge has opened. NCDOT tells me that that driver has been confirmed as 64-year-old Michael York of Sophia, North Carolina. We're going to continue to watch the conditions here, but for now, live in Kill Devil Hills, I'm Joe Fisher. 10 on your side.
All right, Joe, thank you. The Outer Banks certainly bore the brunt of the storm so far, and lots of travel troubles on the road today, but Hermine is also blowing out some flight schedules. Delta, American Airlines, Southwest, and United are all operating under a travel advisory. This means they expect delays because of Hermine across the eastern seaboard. So if you want, you can cancel or change your flight for a full or partial refund.
Yeah, and don't forget, Virginia and North Carolina are both under states of emergency. We first told you yesterday, Governor Terry McAuliffe declared a state of emergency and urged people to stay safe as the storm moved across our area. In the Commonwealth, that helps get proper tools to impacted areas in a quick manner. And in North Carolina, Governor Pat McCrory issued a state of emergency. At least 33 counties impacted by that decision. That includes the Outer Banks.
And don't forget, there are plenty of free places to park this weekend. That includes all city-owned parking garages in Portsmouth. Parking at the Virginia Beach Town Center garage, also free this weekend. And in Norfolk, you can park in several lots across the city. For a full list of places, just go on over to WAVY.com.